What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Welcome to episode 11, dog. We got 11 on that belt. 11. Damn. 11 with the pickup show, baby. I'm your host, Big Doc. It's my co-host, my boy, Al York from Al York Sports. Rocking that shirt, man. I love the shirt and the hat, dog. That's dope, man.
Thank you,
I will say, where can they find that, man? That's dope, man.
Oh, they got to go to alyorksports.com.
All right.
They can order it online.
Okay. Hey, just so y'all know, as we're opening up the segment, man, the Let Me Work, Al York Sports
Pickup show.
The Pickup Show, as well as Big Dot Comedy, man.
Yep.
You can find all those shirts on the website, which is thepickupshow.com. So make sure that you're getting onto the website, man. Show us some love. You can actually catch the episodes that you didn't get to see. They're all downloaded on there.
Yep.
Also, you'll find us on YouTube at thepickupsportshow.com.
Yes, sir.
All right, pickup is one word for you public school students. The Pickup Sports Show on YouTube. All right, so make sure that you in there, you subscribe, and watch the show, man. We love to hear your feedback. Leave a comment. Let us know that you're there. That way we know you're rocking with the Pickup Show.
All day, every day.
But we do got some big things that has been happening in sports throughout the week. It's actually crazy. The NFL has opened up its pocketbooks in a major way.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Man, Al, man, tell them about it, man. We got it.
We're going to start off with Odell Beckham. Odell Beckham with the Giants signed a 5-year, $95 million contract, 65 M's guaranteed.
That's coming to you. That's
so he's paid. He had a whole dance. He had a video. A lot of y'all was hating on OBJ. Let the man live, man.
Did you see the video though, man?
Yes.
No. Did you actually see the video?
Yeah.
Did you see what he did in the back, man? That had he was a little suspect.
No, I didn't get to see that.
Yeah, where he hugged on dude. Look like they look, man. I don't really care what you do, fam, but that one right there, you've been doing a couple of things, man. It's like, yo, hey,
the hair color thing and the hairstyle.
I'm not even. No, because you got a lot of cats that's doing that these days.
Okay.
I mean, that's like back in the day. Remember Kwame used to have that big streak going up his head,
And polka dot man.
Yeah, but I mean, at the same time, Kwame wasn't out there hugging and kissing on dudes. So
I mean, you don't know, though.
Well, I mean,
you really don't know.
Okay, well, at the same time, Kwame wasn't making videos in a hot tub with a dude coming out of the water, with a look on his face that he just got through doing some stuff.
Right.
That's not my business. Hey, man, y'all do what y'all do, man. Have fun. Congratulations on making your money, man. I think honestly,
that money, man. The Giants needed to sign him. To me, that's a perfect marriage to keep him because he is their star receiver. They got Shepard over there, though. So they lost. They've been lost Cruz, and Shepard and him in the corner. Those are perfect in that tight end. What's the tight end name again? Number 88. Oh, damn, I lost his name. I had his name right in my mind. Anyway, they got a nice core.
They got a good core.
Eli Manning,
and then with Saquon
Barkley in the backfield. I mean, come on, man.
That's definitely gonna make it work. Now, another person that got paid out there in Cheeseland, Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. Aaron Rodgers just signed a 4-year, $134 million contract, which can reach 180 with incentives. Yo, check, brother. Mr. Double Check. Mr. Double Check.
He's about to discount double check all the way to the bank, dog. Discount double check, cash the check. U.S. trust account type double check. This dude, man, that is ridiculous money.
Highest paid, by the way, ever.
Yeah, ever. But honestly, he deserves it. I'm not going to sit here and say that man doesn't.
You know where I'm mixed up at? They service him to the highest way he can be serviced.
Yeah.
But he wants receivers. Yeah. I think Aaron Rodgers personally, if you'd have gave him an additional receiver, he would have took off a little bit of this money because he wants to win and make money. He don't want to just get money and got nothing but average receivers because that's basically what he got. I mean, Cobb is good.
Well, but, don't forget they picked up Graham. Graham is basically a big
that's the tight end. I like Graham as the tight end.
He's basically a big receiver.
Yeah, Devontae Adams is all right, but they don't have no shining star like Jordi Nelson was. When Jordi was over there.
But at the same time, Jordi, was coming towards the end. He was getting hurt a lot.
Yeah, that big leg injury.
I mean, and it's one of the things that I know he hated to see him go because that's like your security blanket.
Yeah, he loved Jordi
together for a while. So to see him actually wearing Raider silver and gold. I mean, Raider silver and black. that in itself, it's going to look funny to see Jordi Nelson in a Raider.
Him and Jordi were like Peyton Manning and Marvin Harris.
Yeah.
I mean, to a lot of degree, they were like that. So what do you think about the contract? I mean, does he deserve it?
I think he deserves it. I think it's well worth it. And not to mention, it's going to ensure that he retires as a Green Bay Packer. He's not going to go anywhere. You can't pay somebody that amount of money and then trade him off.
Yeah. And what's the guarantee on that, DOC? You said the guarantee on
it's like 103 for the most part guaranteed.
Guaranteed, right?
With the incentives, but just like you said, with even more incentives, like say if he wins a Super Bowl or you eclipse a certain amount of yards or whatever the case may be, then basically what ends up happening, that's when you jump to the 180 million. But either way, man, I know whoever is doing his taxes is happy as hell.
One thing I can say though, he is the best quarterback. Because he's a dual quarterback. He can run. I mean, really run. Like, he can get you 10 yards.
He can get out there.
He's one of the best quarterbacks. And when a play gets busted up, he makes things happen.
Yeah.
So, Aaron, you deserve that, man. Well deserved.
I mean,
now you want to keep on?
No, I'm just saying if we ever go to Wisconsin and check you out there, Aaron, I mean, I think a nice Kobe steak dinner, would be great. I mean, ain't like it's going to hurt your pockets, what I'm saying? So let's do that. Let's do that.
Okay, now I got to give props to my man DOC. He called this right here. I kind of called the trade up. I said Bridgewater was going to get traded.
Well, no, we both said he was traded. Yeah. I agree with that.
Bridgewater got traded to the Saints for a third-round pick.
Mm-hmm.
Now that opened the door for Sam Donald to open up. I thought McCown was going to be starting quarterback, but you called it. You said Sam Donald. So I'm going to shake your hand on that. That's a good call there. Now, I'm going to tell you a secret you don't know about. The third-round pick that the Jets got for him, now they're able to package up a 2019 number one with that third-round pick.
Okay.
Guess for who? Khalil Mack they're trying to get. They're trying to get Khalil Mack in New York. They're going to offer a first and a third round. Okay. I did a lot of research yesterday.
Hold on. I'm going to say this. Dear Raiders, if you let go of Khalil Mack, you are arguably, this will be the second dumbest thing that you've done as an organization. The first,
it's more than that.
No, I'm just saying this will
go market.
No. Okay, let's look at it this way.
Right.
The Raiders did the biggest bonehead thing that you'll ever do as an organization. You fire your head coach. You then face the same head coach that you fired in the Super Bowl.
Lost.
You don't change the playbook. So everything that's going on in the game, the defense is calling out the plays. The defense is sitting like right where you need to be because they know the playbook. It wasn't until the second half they said, okay, we need to make, some different calls. And you saw that's when they start coming back. But you fired the coach, got beat by the coach, and now you're about to let go the best player on your team. He is what made your defense go. If you don't bring
Doc, you said a long time ago, somebody's not happy. You got to let him go. He's not happy.
Hold on. It wasn't even the fact that he's not happy. It's not that he wasn't happy with the Raiders. He wasn't happy with his contract. He did deserve to make more money.
Yeah, but he's not happy how they treating him.
Well, would you be happy about that? The way that he's being treated?
But that's what I'm saying. That's why he won out. You see why he won out?
He wants, put it this way, I guarantee you, if Gruden would have talked to that man, number one. Number two, no, he didn't. Yeah, big time, slipped up. But if Gruden would have talked to that man, if you would have opened up your pocketbooks and paid that man what he's worth, I guarantee you wouldn't hear a peep out of Khalil Mack. He'd be happy, he'd be there, and you'd have your defense intact. Now there's a major hole in your defense. You've lost your best pass rusher. He was a threat. You had to account for Khalil Mack. So now what are you going to do?
They ain't lose him yet.
Dude,
but he's got a foot out the door. He's unhappy.
Dude, if you don't bring that man back, if you don't pay that man, I guarantee you get what you deserve. The same thing that San Francisco got what they deserve when they let go of Alex Smith. You're going to get what you deserve. But then again, this is the Raiders that we're talking about. You guys do dumb stuff. This is nothing new. From the time that Al Davis ran the team, now you got Mark Davis running the team. The Raiders are known for doing dumb stuff. You don't honor your players. There's no retired jerseys, and you've had some of the best. From Tim Brown, Marcus Allen, I mean, I could just keep going down the line, and there's no retired jerseys. There's no ring of honor. Man, you guys suck. Man, you guys suck as an organization. That's just my opinion. I'll never be a Raider fan, and I'll talk bad about you guys until the day that I die.
Not only that, how long they had them playing on the baseball field, dog?
Well, no, I mean, I think that's.
Come on, dog. I mean, look at the era we're in right now. How you playing on a baseball field?
Yeah, and it's obvious.
I know they coming to Vegas, but they still gonna play on a baseball field this year.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's just the way things go. But I mean, personally, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? You play in the alley for all I care, man. The Raiders still.
But I love Gruden, and I love the fact they're coming to Vegas, though.
Man,
I love that.
I love the fact they're coming to Vegas because I get to watch my Broncos play every year. So I'm good with that.
Yeah, that's a win-win.
But hey, you know what? One of the things, man, we got a very special guest coming through. Glad to have him on. He's a very good friend of mine. Very, very good ball player, man. I know a lot of you guys know him. Some of y'all don't, but you guys are about to find out exactly who this brother is when we come back, man. Y'all stay tuned, man. It's the Pickup Show, man.
Don't bring them in here. Stay tuned. We got some questions for him, too.
Oh, man. Here we go. All right. Welcome back to the Pickup Show. Again, like I say, I'm Big Doc, my co-host over there, Al York sitting to the left, and this man sitting in the middle. A lot of you guys may know him. Big UNLV superstar back in 2005 to 2009. I don't mean to make you, seem like you're old, even though that was like 10, 15 years ago. But either way, man, very, very good friend of mine. Extremely, honestly, I'm going to say one of the best shooters that I've ever seen in person and played against and played with. Dudes like family to me. Mr. Wink Adams. I'm not going to call him by his first name. You don't like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's Mr. Wink Adams, man. We welcome him to the Pickup Show today, man.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate
you coming by, brother.
Yes, sir.
Man, Wink, man, since the UNLV days, since the glory days, I think you did a little time overseas, right?
Did some time overseas. Played 6 years. Been all over the world playing basketball, man. Just having fun. Enjoy seeing the world, man. Just blessed.
Now, I will say, over your career, and I'll start from the time you were at UNLV to the time that you said, all right, I'm going to kind of chill out on it from the D-League and things of that nature. Who's the toughest person that you could say, who's the toughest person that you've ever played against?
Oh, man, the toughest guy I played against, I would have to say Rodney Stuckey. Rodney Stuckey, man, big body, quick, shifty.
Stuckey's not short business.
Just a guy who can really go get it, man. And I was fortunate enough to get him 2 fouls, so he couldn't play in the first half. Okay, he came in the second half and made it a game.
Right.
We went by 3. But man, Rodney Stuckey for sure.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
All right. Now I'm gonna tell y'all before I let Al have at him because Al been chomping at the bit, man. He been.
No, I'm good.
You're good. Okay.
I'm good.
Nah, but this cat, like I say, when I tell you, I've never seen a shooter like him. I've never seen a shooter like him. I've seen him when he cold.
Hold up. When you say that, explain. What do you mean exactly?
Where you just walk into the gym and he's fired. I've only seen him cold once.
Kind of like the Slash Brothers?
Honestly, if in my opinion, you put him, Steph, and Clay on the same court.
He's THC all over again?
He's going. It's uncanny. I mean, Steph can shoot. Steph can shoot. So can Clay. But I'm telling you, like, I'm actually surprised that he's not in the league right now. He really should be.
Okay.
There's no getting around it. Like I said, I've played with this dude. I'm not gassing him up, but he really should be.
Okay.
This cat, he's instant.
The truth.
From anywhere. From anywhere. That's the bad part about it. I hate guarding this dude. No, it's from anywhere. So, I mean, Al, I know you got some questions.
Yeah, you got a little baby questions. I got baby questions for him.
Baby questions, huh?
Wink, as a senior, you averaged 28, 12, and 8. You was ranked number 2 guard in the nation, 19th overall in any position by rivalhoop.com. That's some props right there, brother.
Oh man, hard work.
Yeah, that's some props.
Coming up, working out with John Lucas and my high school teammate Gerald Green, playing the Houston Rockets now. One of my boys. We put a lot of effort in, a lot of work in, man, and it just paid off for us, man. Like I said, we just want to get up out of Houston, experience some new experiences, man. I'm just blessed.
That's what's up, baby. And growing up playing ball, right? who do you want to be? Like, when you was, let's say, 12, 13, who you idolized? Like who was that dude that you wanted to be?
It's funny, coming out of Texas, the guy everybody wanted to be was Larry Johnson.
LJ.
Larry Johnson, LJ. From Dallas. He was like the big man in Texas. And, my first little starter hat and jacket was UNLV back in 90, 91. And, I always told myself, man, I want to go play for Target. I'm going to go to UNLV. At the time, UNLV wasn't even recruiting me coming out of school. And once I got that first letter in the mail, I already knew where I was going.
Okay.
So it was like that?
It was just like that.
Oh, wow. It's
want to shoot him one real quick?
Yeah, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Okay,
like I said, I know the dude.
Now I'm going to switch it up to who's your best athlete of all time, any sport?
Michael Jordan. Hands down. Michael Jordan.
Any specific reasons why MJ was? I mean, we all got our specific reasons, but what was one specific reason?
My main thing is, I'm a competitor. Right. And, Jordan, a lot of guys can play the game of basketball, which they compare him to LeBron. But Jordan has a thing of he don't want to lose. Yeah. He can go out and win a game, put the team on his back. Yeah. So it's a different mentality when you comparing him to other players, man. He's just relentless to lose. He's addicted to winning.
Okay.
So I think, Michael Jordan for sure.
Okay, that leads into my next question. Real simple. LeBron or Jordan, and why?
Jordan. LeBron makes the right plays. He's like the more skilled magic. But Jordan, like I said, when it comes to, winning the game, only players I ever heard, teammates say, we ain't even got to bring out the clipboard. We call that timeout, 10 seconds left. Kobe and Jordan are only two guys because they put the ball in their hands, get out the way.
That's where I separate LeBron. Because LeBron, he ain't a sniper to me.
He's not a sniper.
Mike is a sniper.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Yes. LeBron does not have that dog in him. Kobe had that dog in him.
Yeah.
Mike had that dog in him.
No, LeBron has his moments. No. Not enough.
But it's that dog is not there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It'll show up every once in a while, but that dog is not there. Where he's going to be on you the whole game.
Run, he makes the right plays.
Yeah, he does.
He's like magic. He makes the right plays.
I always say that.
But at the end of the day, like this last game when they played Golden State, it's 5 seconds left or 10 seconds left. Steph Curry is on you, but you pass the ball to George Hill.
Exactly.
I need you to go get that bucket.
Exactly.
Well, there's no reason. There's no reason why he
throughout his career.
He did throughout his career.
That's where I knock him at. Okay, last but not least, that's exactly what I'm asking. Where the name came from. Right
man.
I need the whole story.
Actually, I've been wondering that myself, man.
So this how the name came up. When I was a baby, on all my baby pictures, for some reason, I got one eye open, one eye closed. So my family started calling me Winky.
Right.
And then
it's funny because I just said I'm not going to call you Winky.
It was, to this day, my mom still say Winky with the Y on there.
Right.
But as I grew up and got a little bigger, you know what I'm saying, they took the Y off and said Winky.
No, but you had to because Winky White was older than that.
I had to.
Yeah, you couldn't do the same as Winky. I like that.
I mean, it could be worse. They could have called you Popeye. Personally.
Right.
So let's be glad that, that one didn't.
Or Deadeye. My man name Deadeye. My man name was Deadeye.
John Wink.
Well, so one of the things I'm gonna ask you. So, what are you doing with yourself now, man? I mean, you still hoop. You know what I'm saying? I hoop with you over there at Desert Breeze. I haven't been there in a while. Hey, I work. So, but that's just the way it is. But what are you doing with yourself now, man?
Now, man, I work. I work for the state, man, doing relocation on government projects. But, man, just enjoying family. Got a little girl now, my wife. I travel back and forth to Houston, seeing family, man. I'm just, just living life, just doing something different.
Hi, Shantae. Hi, Chloe.
I still get enjoyment out of basketball. Just now I just love playing the game. You know what I'm saying? So instead of traveling, I can be here with my family and do certain things. So I like being home.
Okay, one more question. If there's anything you can do for the game of basketball, what would it be?
We gotta stop these soft calls, man. We gotta get back to how it was. I feel like the 80s and the 90s was the physical era of basketball.
Yeah.
I feel like AAU then really kind of softened up the league. I feel like I talked to a guy named Big Mike who we played basketball with. And he played back in the 80s and the 90s. And first thing he said was NBA stood for no boys allowed. You know, back in the days, you get juniors and seniors coming out of college who's already ready to help a team.
Right.
So now you get high schoolers where you gotta, work with them for 2-3 years before you see progression. You know,
it's not enough Oakleys and Masons.
It's not enough of that. It's not enough of that. So the game is a lot softer now.
Right.
Plus all superstars gonna play with superstars now. So
that's where I meant to get you at. I had a video where I broke that down, but that's something else. I don't like the fact that, I'm an old school dude. Isaiah Thomas, you know what I'm saying? Michael Jordan, Sidney Moncrief, Andrew Toney, where they stood with one team, Larry Bird, Danny Ainge. Now these guys are just, you know what? They call each other, I'm going to go with you to Houston next year. I know it makes great media. I understand that. But old school players like yourself, I would say, because you kind of sound like you're old school. I know Doc is old school. I'm old school. My man Ward's old school. We don't like that, man.
Right.
What's your take on that? Like,
man, if I watch basketball, I want to see LeBron versus Kobe. I want to see, a best shooter versus another good shooter. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see everybody compared on one team. Golden State kind of started it, but they progressed it. Then LeBron went somewhere, then Durant was, it's almost like it's, on some games you'd be like, man, I don't even want to watch this game because nobody playing.
That's what I'm saying. Like when LeBron went to Miami, and then Durant, especially the Durant, I mean, they both were bad. I mean, I'm not knocking. If you got to knock one, you got to knock the other.
You do.
But how do you go to Golden State when you were beating them 3-1 the prior year, and then you just go to Golden State? Like, I was not feeling that, dog.
Right.
That, to me, hurt the game, believe it or not.
It did.
That hurt the game, man. Because us old school dudes, we like to earn it, man. Let's earn it, man.
Right.
And I'm not saying Durant didn't play over his head in the chip, because he did. But he did take the easy way out. Let's admit that.
He took the easy way out.
You mentioned Big Mike. Now with Big Mike, you can look him up. His name is Mike Brown. He played for the Bulls. He played for the Jazz. During his day, Mike Brown was that dude was cut. He was big.
I remember Big Mike.
Now, Big Mike now, I'm not going to front, and this is not a knock to Big Mike. He looks like George Foreman. He's big.
So he probably looking like Kevin Duckworth.
No. But he's no. Big Mike's solid. Big Mike is solid.
Like on some mailman.
He actually, Karl Malone said, I learned my game of basketball from Big Mike.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, even to this day, in his old age, I hated playing against Big Mike. Every day, every Saturday at the Breeze, whenever Big Mike was on the court, I had to guard Big Mike. And it's like trying to move a building. Not a person, but a building.
That's true.
And he got these big hands, and it's just when Big Mike saw me coming, he flashed. He went to his Utah Jazz days again. I used to go home sore as hell. I hate Mike. I love you, but I hate you, dude. Like, for real. And you would only do that with me. You wouldn't do it with nobody else. Everybody else, you take it easy.
That's what you thinking. You know why you thinking that? He probably did everybody like that.
No, he didn't.
It just felt personal because he was so dominant.
Wait, you saw him in the gym. He'd take it easy on everybody else.
But for his size, Doc was the only closest one his size.
Okay, I got you.
Nah, you had
but in the league, I'm pretty sure he was punishing dudes in the league.
Oh, in the league? No, he was a monster.
That's what I'm saying. He was punishing dudes in the league.
Man, Big Mike, man, I love you to death, man. Big Russ, like, for real.
My man.
But, hey, man, thank you for stopping by. Man, Big Mike gonna kill me, though. I'm like really gonna run that dude. Like, I mean, it ain't like he can catch me. But, thank you for stopping by, man. It's always a pleasure, man. Good luck and everything, dude, man.
Thank you.
Man, I appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it, man.
Yo, thank you, man.
Yes, sir.
Shouts out to Desert Breeze, man.
Yes, sir.
Wink, shouts out to Houston.
Wink Adams.
All these cats, man. UNLV, man.
You got anything you want to tell the people where to look you up or something like that? Like if they need to get anything, like basketball leagues or anything
man,
like that?
I'm an everyday citizen. You're going to see me around. I'm in all the gyms. I ain't nobody. I'm humble. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a guy who play basketball.
You Wink Adams, man. You Wink Adams. You ain't nobody. Somebody. You Wink Adams.
Okay.
You average, like I said, 28, 12, and 8. That whole weight right there.
Okay. Leave them open if you want to. Leave them open. Just think you're a regular guy and watch him shoot your eyes out. All right. Hey, we'll be back in a minute. Pickup show, baby. Don't go nowhere. Hey, welcome back to the Pickup Show, man. Thank you for Wink Adams for stopping through, man.
That was good. That was good.
Yeah, man.
Remember, it's Wink. It's not Winky.
I didn't say Wink. I didn't say
I'm just
Winky.
making clear. I'm just making it show.
No, man. I've known that dude for years, man. I ain't never called that boy Winky. But,
he said they started him off with Winky, but he got rid of that Y.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's a baby name. You say his mama still called him Winky, so.
He could have called him Dead-Eye, though. You know,
top eye, left eye.
All that shit.
You know. But no, man, it's all good, man. But, hey, college football season, baby. The NCAA football season is back.
Yes, sir.
Definitely kicking off. We got some primetime games that are coming up.
Yep.
But really the big news in NCAA football right now is Urban Meyer. And I have a view on that where I'm going to let that loose in a second. But before I do, Al, what do you think about Urban Meyer, man? What do you think about that whole situation over there in Ohio State?
Well, before anything, he got 3 games, which I think was a slap in the face to the victim and etc. He basically withheld information on a domestic violence against one of his coaches, Zach Smith.
Mm-hmm.
He denied it to the end. An ESPN individual named Brett McMurphy found out, he did an investigation on him and found out that he was texting back and forth with Zach Smith, indicating that he knew of the situation when he denied it entirely.
Right.
So to me, that alone should have been at least 8 games. Not to mention, when he made his apology, he never apologized to the victim. And they showed the victim, Zach Smith's wife was on TV. I mean, I know anything's possible, but she was all bruised up because she had an interview after getting beat up.
Yeah, she got beat, man.
So that can't happen these days. That's like that kind of like Joe Paterno, even though that Joe Paterno is a whole other thing. But the fact that he withhold information in college football is a huge crime. So how do you get 3 games? Doc, talk to me, man. Tell me something, man.
It's the good old boys. Look, man, I'm gonna keep it 100, man. Had this been, and I know that a lot of people are gonna say, "Oh, well, why are you bringing color into it?" Honestly, because it matters in this case. Had that have been a black head coach that withheld any kind of information like that,
it been like 3 years.
No, it wouldn't have been a suspension. You would have been fired.
Bang.
You would have been fired. You wouldn't have worked in NCAA football or for the most part anywhere else again, period. So why is it you caught this man lying? He gave a half-hearted BS apology. He didn't mean that. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't sorry about the victim. He's sorry that he got caught lying.
Yep.
That's all that is. But you say 3 games. What message are you really sending? What are you telling these kids? These kids that you'll suspend or, basically kick out of school for getting in trouble for whatever, a DUI or even a domestic, which is rampant. Y'all need to knock that off. What message are you sending?
Now 3 games and they playing nobody in those 3 games.
You know what? Honestly, it don't
even matter. But it just makes it worse. Like he got a slap on the wrist.
There's no sanctions being held against Ohio State, which there should be. Why is the NCAA not putting Ohio State on suspension?
That's what I'm saying.
This is something that happened while one of your coaches was there. Your coach was there beating on his wife.
And you know what's funny, Doc? People in the program that hired him, they go on TV and they acting like we suspended him because he should have said something. What, a 3-game suspension? Who you fooling with that? You ain't fooling us with that. You want to suspend him? Suspend him for a whole year. Then you talking to me.
Why are you?
3 games?
No.
Come on,
Don't
man.
suspend him for a whole year. Fire his ass. And I'm sorry for the brash language. Fire his ass. There should be no special nothing given to him because he's Urban Meyer.
Yeah.
No, that's bull. You know what I'm saying? He knew that his coach, somebody on his staff, was beating his wife. He knew that.
And she been crying for help for a while.
Where's your integrity to where you confront that man? Hey, this is not what we do. This is not how we run this program. I'm not going to have this. I'm going to bring you in myself. You know what I'm saying? You'll get a lot further with that because you're taking a stance against domestic violence.
Doc, not only that, a man of his caliber, he can get anybody to be offensive coach or whatever position Zach, Smith had. I mean, in his caliber, he could have done whatever he wanted. He did the worst thing, but he swept it under the table, and now he ain't paying for it, but he should be paying for it.
Honestly, in my opinion, NCAA, you guys are arguably the stringent rules. Don't do this, don't do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You guys will come after a player when he's in the NFL. Reggie Bush. They took away his Heisman because he took money from a booster years ago. So you mean to tell me that you can go after Reggie Bush for taking money, but you're going to slap Urban Meyer on his wrist for lying about somebody on his staff beating his wife?
No good.
How does that make the NCAA look?
Do they need him that bad, Doc?
Man, they don't need him. But
That's what I'm saying.
But think about where Urban Meyer has been. Think about where Urban Meyer has coached. He's pretty much, for the most part, stayed in the South. Now, Ohio State ain't the South, but it's the whole SEC good old boy network, man. SEC, ACC, it's the good old boy network.
You would have seen his interview. It was horrible.
I wasn't even into watching it because
it was horrible.
It just.
Like you said, he apologized for lying.
I would rather sit through LeVar Ball spitting the damn Gettysburg Address than watching Urban Meyer with that BS apology. No, it doesn't make any sense. That dude should not have a job. You're a horrible man, Urban Meyer, for allowing that to happen. NCAA, you're a horrible institution and sending a bad message to everybody by allowing this man to still coach after what he did. The Sandusky thing. You guys made a very big deal out of that, which it should have been. Don't get me wrong.
They handle some business.
Yeah. So why aren't you guys taking the same stance against domestic violence when this is clear that this happened? This woman, is a battered woman. The NFL took a stance. Ray Rice, he's not playing.
They're not playing with domestic.
They sent Michael Vick to jail for fighting dogs. So you mean to tell me that this man could keep his job? This man could keep his job when he knew that one of his staff was beating on his wife? You had correspondence?
And it's facts. They got it on text.
Yeah.
It's facts.
Like, come on, man. Like, no.
All right, let's go to brighter news, man. NFL opens up next Thursday.
Yes.
We got the Atlanta Falcons at the champion Philadelphia Eagles on Thursday Night Football. The Eagles are -4. We got football back, brother. Really back. We got the preseason.
Yeah, this is
but
it.
I'm not. I told you I'm not as excited.
Tonight is the last game of the preseason. They're about to make all the cuts. You're gonna see a lot of movement.
Yes.
A lot of players that didn't make one team. You're gonna see them on another one.
Yep.
But that's this is the last your last hurrah. Actually, and be perfectly honest, I've actually been enjoying watching Hard Knocks with the Cleveland Browns.
I've been enjoying
that, man. I think it's a good show. I actually like Hard Knocks. I think HBO is doing a good thing with that. Being able to watch, how training camp. And,
put a 1-31 team in there.
It don't matter, man. Honestly, I just like it. I like it.
That was great. How can you take a 1-31 team, though? They pulled it off, though, right?
But you know what? Like I said, the Cleveland Browns, they won a game in preseason. And honestly, I think that's going to show big. But regardless of the fact,
they won, I think, 3 out of 4 games last year. That don't mean nothing.
Hey, I think this shot of winning is going to do something for the Cleveland Browns.
Me and you predicted, I think, 7 wins. I predicted 6 for them. So
I can see them.
Let's hope that
it ain't going to be a 0. That's what's saying.
Not definitely.
Not 2 years in a row. They burned down the damn doghouse. Do something like that. But you say you got the Eagles and the Falcons, man, kicking off.
Yes.
You said the Eagles are -4?
-4 at home.
So who you gonna take with that, man?
I like Atlanta. I'm gonna tease Atlanta, but if I had a gun in my head, I'd take them plus the 4 points.
Honestly,
they outplayed them last year in the playoff game.
They did,
but they didn't beat them. All the numbers stacked Atlanta's way. They had the last drive. They couldn't punch it in.
Yeah.
That's how the Eagles won, and then eventually ended up going to the Super Bowl and winning.
Right.
Atlanta, it basically played them the best out of every team in the playoffs and lost.
I'm gonna say I'm actually gonna go with you on that. I actually agree. When I was looking at it, unless it moves,
right.
Unless it moves, if it drops to like a 3 or 2, which I suppose.
If Eagles win, I think they win by a field goal. So either that, you still win with the Falcons +4.
Yeah, exactly. So I agree with the teaser.
Right.
I'm with that.
The teaser brings it up to 11, so I think that's kind of safe.
No, I'm with the Falcons and the teaser right there. I severely doubt that Matty Ice is going to go out there and just get blown out. And I still
And Philly's quarterback situation ain't
no, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, they know they got two great quarterbacks, but they're not healthy.
I'm still feeling that the Eagles are going to suffer that Super Bowl hangover. I really do.
Okay.
I really do. They lost a couple of very important pieces to that offense.
They also retained a couple.
They retained a couple, but they lost some big ones.
They lost Blunt, but then they picked up Bennett on the defense, Michael Bennett. So I don't think
it's going to be interesting.
I think it's more what you're saying.
The Super Bowl hangover. Yeah. And I will say that Nick Foles looked horrible against the Browns. Yeah, it's preseason, but still, he looked horrible. It was bad. So we'll see. You know, the jury is still out.
Yeah.
It's different when you have a target on your back. No matter who you're playing against.
Everybody's going to play their A game against them. They're not sneaking up on nobody no more.
You are the Super Bowl champ. Everybody is out to get you. Right. You got to bring it every game. You can't take a day off. Right. That's just the way that is. Who else you looking at?
Well, I was going to carry over to something else right now.
You're not looking at nobody else?
I didn't look at nothing for Sunday yet.
What about the Rams and the Raiders? You got the Rams and the Raiders?
So, yeah, say what you feeling. I didn't look at nothing yet. I'm going to be quite frank.
Shame on you. That's what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, I looked at it a couple of days before. You know how.
Okay, well, you know what? We're not going to necessarily worry about that just yet. But we got
next week's show.
We got next week, man. But
yeah, we can break this down next week's show.
Well, actually, we're going to break this down on Sunday.
Oh, we can do it Sunday. It don't even matter.
Sunday that's the day.
So we do it Sunday.
We go live. And now, honestly, if you really want to hear your picks, if you really want to get yourself to the books, Sunday is the way to go. And actually, what we're going to start doing is probably going live during our taping.
You can
get.
Yeah, we definitely, and we also going to give out the picks about 9:00 to give everybody an opportunity to get their
to the
picks
books.
in.
Yeah.
I mean, whether you do it via app, go to the book, or go to the Dominican illegal spots, wherever you go get your bets in.
Dominican illegal spots?
Yeah, in New York, they got Dominicans got them back at barbershop. Wherever you can get your bets in.
Really?
I mean, I'm not recommending it. I'm just saying that's what they do.
So basically, what's going on right now is that Al is telling on the Dominicans. You know, Dominicans. I don't have a problem with you, man.
You don't know where.
Al done snitched on you guys about your bootleg gambling spots. So if you guys are going to do anything to anybody, do it to him.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying? I'll miss him, but I understand.
9/9/15, the ladies we give out the picks. Not this Sunday, next Sunday when the NFL starts.
Well, I'll say that what we can do this Sunday, because, you know, they're going to have like some lines out. You know?
Yeah, we can go.
So we can definitely look at some games and let them know, hey, this is what we're looking at, you know, things of that nature.
Yeah, we can take
Plus,
that
we'll have Will there, and we'll be able to, you know, kind of give you something to start to look at, you know, kind of snooze you into it. Not to mention we got the NCAA, so we got to incorporate NCAA football into that as well.
Yeah.
We got a big NCAA football game that's coming up, Notre Dame and Michigan.
Right.
So I'm very interested into seeing how that game pans out. That's actually this Saturday.
Right. Who do you like in that game, by the way?
Ooh.
Now that you took it there, let's say it.
That was a tough one. I think Harbaugh he's on the bench right now. Well, he's on the fence. Because if he doesn't produce this year, this is where it's going to be a problem. So you definitely
Okay. Yeah, Just close it up.
Oh, okay. So we don't cut. So either way, I think Harbaugh really needs to prove it this year. I think he really needs to do a lot more with Michigan than what he's been doing. I think this is going to be the year.
Yeah.
You know, this is going to be the telltale year. So actually, I would actually take Notre Dame. Not Notre Dame. I'm sorry. I'm going to go with Michigan in that.
Michigan, and they playing at Notre Dame.
Yeah.
South Bend they playing. I'm gonna take Michigan too.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take the Wolverines.
All right, but hey, check this out. We're gonna be back. What's up, y'all? We still here, and thank you guys for coming back and tuning in with us. Y'all been rocking with us. We've been giving out some good information, had a good interview, but now we're starting to wind down, man. And we got a big fight coming up. Well, we got a few big fights that are coming up.
One is September 8th. Mm-hmm. And a lot of y'all gonna want to tune in. You got it?
Well, yeah. I mean, you have Vegas' own Sean Porter. Yeah, actually has his gym out here, lives out here. You know, trains out here, fighting Danny Garcia for the vacant 147-pound title. All right. So with that being said, I'm gonna say with Sean Porter, I like him. I've met him. You know, he's a humble dude, real down to earth, but he's a severe underachiever. I think Sean Porter could be a lot further in his career than what he is.
Really humble.
He is extremely.
Because he went to the ring and called out Garcia during his fight.
Well, you got okay.
Is that humble?
With that being, I mean, look how many boxers is actually doing that, man.
No,
I mean, that's to draw attention to the fight, man.
Okay,
I mean, that's nothing new. You know, you get a lot of fighters that are doing that. I think this is his chance to really show and prove. I think that Sean Porter could have beat Keith Thurman. I think he should have beat Keith Thurman. With Danny Garcia has been given a lot of fights. I think there's a couple of fights that he lost, but they gave it to him.
No, he lost one. He lost to Thurman.
There's a couple of fights that he lost by decision that he won by decision, and they gave it to him.
Okay, I got you.
So I'm not too keen on either fighter. I think both could go either way.
Right.
I want to lean towards Sean Porter, but he has let me down on a couple of occasions. I'm hoping that this one, he realizes how important this fight is, and he really comes out and does his thing. He has the capability of doing it. I think bringing Shane Mosley in to help you with Danny Garcia is a joke, and that's no disrespect to Shane Mosley.
But that's a joke?
No disrespect to Shane Mosley. I mean, personally, I wouldn't fight you, but I think that you coming in, and I saw some of the footage of what you were doing. That's just ridiculous. Help that man, as far as with the speed, help him as far as the fight. You did the same thing with Canelo when he was getting ready to fight Mayweather.
Right.
Showing his shoulder roll. I'm going to say, Sean Porter, you have the tools to beat Garcia.
Oh, yes.
You have the speed. You do have the power to beat Garcia. But it's, are you going to step in and do it? Which Sean Porter are we going to see? Are we going to see the Sean Porter that lost to Keith Thurman? Or are we going to see the monster that I know you can be? So I'm pulling for you, Sean, but you got to step in there and do it.
Right. Well, Danny Garcia is 34-1. Porter's 28-2-1. Vegas has the line minus 160 for Danny Garcia. So me being a betting man, 160 is not saying that he's definitely going to win, but it's not an even fight. They're not seeing an even fight.
Well,
So what I'm seeing, I like Garcia in a decision. I think if Porter beats him, I think he kind of got to knock him out. That's just my opinion. I may be wrong.
It can happen.
Yeah, and I think it could happen.
It can happen.
I think it could happen.
It can happen. He has the power to do it.
Definitely. But I think Garcia is going to win by decision. That's just my opinion. I'm seeing the line. I mean, to me, this should be an even fight. I mean, Porter's nice. They both lost to Thurman. And I don't know. I just think Porter should win this fight, but the line is telling me otherwise. And when you've been doing gambling for a while, you got to pay attention to the lines and not what you're thinking. That's how you make money in Vegas. So I'm going to take Garcia on the decision.
I'll say this, and it's a little bit off subject. I'm not sure why people won't go to Keith Thurman's body. If you watch any Keith Thurman fight, watch a fight. Watch a Keith Thurman fight.
Let Spence get at him. He'll go at his body.
Oh, Errol Spence would murder Keith Thurman.
That's why he won't fight him.
Murder.
Thurman won't fight him.
No, Thurman ain't dumb. He was trying to get at Floyd. Come take my O. No, fight Errol Spence. Guarantee that O's gone.
Yep.
But on to some other news.
Yeah.
It's kind of somber, but we saw it coming.
NBA.
We saw it coming. One of the NBA greats, definitely a legend, a first ballot Hall of Famer, without doubt. Want to say congratulations. Want to say good luck in whatever it is that you're gonna do once you leave. But Manu Ginobili,
yes sir,
San Antonio Spurs, man, hanging them up after 16 years?
16 years, all
career,
with the Spurs.
Yeah. I will say that I think you played a little bit past your time, but at the same time, I saw the decline. There's one person that's never been defeated in any athletic event, and that's Father Time. Last year, Manu, I think that you should have retired the year before. Now I'm saying the same thing about Tony Parker. Tony Parker, you should retire.
Yeah,
there's no reason why you should still be playing, brother. You did everything that you needed to do.
Yeah,
Manu, man, you are a warrior, a straight warrior. Man. That left hand, man. You were the man. You are the man.
Yes,
so
indeed.
Congratulations on a great NBA career. Salute to you, man, on everything that you did on that court, man.
Yes, sir. Manu Ginobili, 2-time All-Star. He won a 6-man award. He was on the All-Rookie team, and he's a 4-time NBA champion. And I love me some Manu Ginobili. His numbers ain't as impressive as you would think they'll be. He averaged 13.3, 3.8, and 3.5. But trust me as I tell you, that's very deceiving. Manu was a winner, a champion, part of the big three with Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, and Manu. Clutch. And the Amu loves Manu because Clutch. Manu gave it everything he had.
Yes.
Always left it on the court. Pops love him. The organization love him. The fans love him. Doc love him. Yep. Al York Sports love him. Even a guy named War loves him, man.
Who?
You know what I mean? My boy War. In the back.
War. I'll say, you know what? I'm going to say this, man. There's one thing that you cannot coach. There's one thing that it's just you can't teach it, and it's heart.
Yep.
And Manu had heart for days. He had heart for years, man. So there's no question with that. He was a fierce competitor, you know, and man, the NBA is gonna miss him. You know, he's definitely last of the dying breed with that.
He always showed up against the best.
Oh yeah, he did.
I mean, you never had to worry about Manu not showing up.
Not at all.
Against Kobe, even with LeBron, even when as he got older, he always showed up, man. Yeah. That's why I love me some Manu Ginobili.
I mean, you can say what you want to. They were like, oh, well, you know, Manu's got to guard me. No, you got to guard him too.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, and you've had some greats. Stojakovic, a lot of great European players that have come through. Drazen Petrovic, you know, rest in peace.
Yeah, Petro was like,
he was the one that set it off for all of them to really come through the door. You know, but with Ginobili, he took it to a whole nother level.
A lot of Divac too, right?
Man,
Divac was nice.
Man,
I love you some Divac.
It's flopping ass, man. But, no, Yabba Dabba Doo. That's all he knew. When Divac first came into the NBA, that's the only English he knew was Yabba Dabba Doo.
Oh my God.
He played with the Lakers. It was Yabba Dabba Doo. But hey, it's all good, man. But no, with Ginobili, man, like to really see him. Watched him as a Laker fan, dealing with the Spurs all year, man. But to see the development, like that guy, man, he was an
ultimate team player.
He was a monster, man, and he laid it on the line for his team.
There's nobody in the locker room that ever said anything negative about him.
How could you?
How many people you can say that about, man?
True.
I mean, you have people talking about LeBron in the locker room. You see what I'm saying? I don't even want to get into what they were saying. Wes. I don't want to keep it quiet.
Leave that alone, man. But either way, like I say, man, salute to Manu Ginobili on a great career. I'm actually interested to see what he's going to do next. Like, is he going to stay in the States? Is he going to go back home?
No, they said he's going to he might scout for Pop, which I think would be great.
I can see that, but
go over there and bring some talent to Pop.
Let's think about this too, man. How long do you think Pop really got there? I mean,
Pop gonna stay at least to 2000, 2001.
2001?
Yeah, 2000 or 2001. I think his contract is about.
You say he's gonna stay until 2001?
Yeah, I think they were saying something like that.
We're in 2018.
Oh no, 220. My bad. 220, 221. 221. My bad. Yeah, what you think? You think he gonna stay longer than that, or that's about it?
I want to know what time warp you jumped into. We on some Back to the Future, dog. Yeah. What we have with this now?
Yeah.
Nah, but I think Pop is probably gonna hang it up here very shortly itself because losing Kawhi Leonard like you did, man.
That really irritated him.
Yeah,
that situation. That was like the icing on the cake.
I think the way the mentality of the game is right now, I think Pop is
frustrated.
A coach that coaches a certain way. So with the mentality of the players that are coming through today, I think that Pop is either going to end up punching somebody in the face or he's going to retire. I think he'll retire first.
Jerry Sloan and what was it, Deron Williams?
Oh, yeah.
When he called out Jerry Sloan. Jerry Sloan been in the league forever.
Oh, yeah. No.
Jerry Sloan said, you know what? I ain't dealing with this no more.
Jerry Sloan, he's known for it. Yeah, that was a hard-nosed dude.
So I don't think Pop is where Sloan was because, all them championships kind of make me forget a little. But Pop is almost there, especially his wife passed away.
Yeah.
He probably want to flow into the sunset.
I think he's
going to the sunset. Just relax, go to the beaches for a while.
But it's like I say, it was good to watch how Pop had his system, had his way of playing, and you knew if you came to the Spurs, you knew how you were going to play. You knew what was expected of you. So
before we end this, I want to see how DeMar DeRozan ends out in the last couple of years with Pops.
That's going to be
interesting.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting to watch, seeing DeMar DeRozan in the Spurs uniform. Yeah. I think he'll be all right there.
I think he'll be all right
there. But, I mean, that's yet to be seen. But either way, man, that's all we got today, right?
Yeah, man, that's it,
because we saved a little bit for Sunday. There's some stuff that we're going to bring up Sunday we're not even bringing out today. But trust me, man, if you go to that live feed, where they find us again, man?
Cheetahs, is it?
Yeah, it's Cheetah.
Cheetah Sports Lounge?
Cheetah Sports Lounge? Godfather Sports Lounge?
Yeah.
Good. Godfather Sports Lounge. We're actually going to be going live on our YouTube feed. So like I say, support us, love us like you do, because we love you guys. Well, some of you guys, I think some of those people aren't nice. But
I love the haters too, because the haters are tuning in. You know what? But I take them all.
There's somebody, who refuses to call me by my name. The tall guy, that other guy.
Yeah. Oh, he's showing up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He gonna show up.
Showing up, bro. Should we let them know?
Already got something for you.
Should we let them know?
No. All I'm gonna say is tune in, because I got something for you, Pop.
We got a big surprise this Sunday.
Man, I got something for you. But either way, man, thank you for tuning in. Episode 11, man.
Yeah.
Man.
Shout outs.
Mom, I love you. Constance, Cupcake, the whole team, CC for rolling through, Jay Devon, and of course, Miss Crystal Lynn back there. T Ward for making all this damn noise on set.
Yeah. LES, Vegas, team pickup. Miss Crystal Lynn, thank you. CC, it's always a pleasure to see you, baby. Hot Wheels was missing today. We can't forget Holly Hot Wheels.
Get well.
We love you to death. We want you to get well soon. And like I said, continue to tune in, and we're going to continue to give you all the business, man. Pickup show.
Christy, who's one of our main supporters. She's out there every Sunday morning.
Oh, yeah. Might as well throw Slim in there, too.
Well, yeah, but with Christy, her daughter Connie, or you can find it on Facebook. It's Connie's Crew. Her daughter is fighting cancer right now. So, we definitely want to give a shout out to you. We definitely want to let you know we support you. We support your fight, and we're fighting along with you. And that's just real for the pickup show. We definitely believe in that. September is Children's Cancer Awareness Month. So make sure that you get out there, you show your support. That fight is definitely something to be taken serious, because until it's sitting at your front door, you don't know what's going on. So for the pickup show, and then also always got to shout out Raleigh Park, baby, Gardena boy from Gardena, all the way out to the Fabulous 50s, babies. It's the pickup show.
D Beeman, we didn't forget you. We're going to get you the next show. Take care.